Lesson essential question is, how can we tell elapsed time? I know that you know how to tell time to the nearest hour. I know that you know how to tell time to the nearest 5 minutes. And now you know how to tell time to the nearest minute. Now we're going to be talking about something new. It's called elapsed time, or how much time passes. For example, let's say I get to school at 8:30. Let's say I get to go to specials at 11:30. The elapsed time is how much time passes between 8:30 and 11:30. So the elapsed time is 3 hours. So between 8:30 and 11:30, there are 3 hours. Let's talk about how to find that time in between, that elapsed time. Elapsed time is the total amount of time that passes from the start time to the end time. Something I want you to keep in mind. Midnight to noon is AM. Noon to midnight is PM. So I like to think of AM as my morning, and I like to think of PM as my afternoon and evening. So midnight is when we start AM, and then noon, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, is when we start PM. I have this word problem. Janie took part in a charity walk. The walk started at 7:10 a.m. It ended at 11:20 a.m. How long did the walk last? So do me a favor and tell someone in the room what this problem is asking you to find. Okay, this problem's asking me to find how long the walk lasted. What information is going to help me solve this? Well, we know that it started at 7:10 a.m. and we know that it ended at 11:20 a.m. I can use clocks to help me find the time that passes. So here's my 7:10 clock. I have my shorthand or my hour hand pointing to the 7 right there. And then I have my minute hand pointing to 5:10. So this one shows 7:10. And then this one shows the time the walk ends. So my hour hand is between the 11 and 12, not yet to the 12, so we know it's 11. And then we have our minute hand pointing to 5, 10, 15, 20. So here's my beginning clock, 7:10. Here's my ending clock, 11:20. To find the time that passes, I need to count those hours and minutes in between. So we know we started at 7:10. So my hour was 7. We're going to start by counting hours. So between 7 and 8, that's 1 hour. 8 and 9, that's 2 hours. 9 and 10, 3 hours. 10 and 11, 4 hours. So we have 4 hours that passed. And then let's count the minutes. So the time wasn't 11 when it ended. It was 11:20 and it started at 7:10. So my minute hand was here. So for 4 hours to pass, 7:10, 8:10, 9:10, 10:10, 11:10, we've got some time still before it's 11:20. So we start here at the 10, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So 4 hours and 10 minutes is how long the walk lasted. Now it's time for you to practice.